doing today, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. Now go ahead and get you to confirm your name and date.
Ben Olson, October 10th, 1991.
Ben, do you know what year it is, Mr. Olson?
2020.
2020. Do you know who president is?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Good. Do you know what virus is currently taking the world by storm?
Coronavirus.
It is the coronavirus. Very good. Okay, Mr. Olson, do you have any neurological issues that you might be aware of?
Not that I know of.
Not that you know of? Okay. Good. Have you ever been tested for any type of neurological issue? Anything like, ever had the eyes tested? No, it's pretty much all your senses.
I've had my vision checked
Had your vision checked? That's good. How long ago was that?
last year.
Last year. Good. Well, do you mind if I run through what we call the cranial nerves? It's pretty much everything that controls your senses up top and in your face.
Okay.
All right. First I'd like to get started with your sense of smell through your nose, okay? Have you had any problems with your sense of smell?
No.
All right, if I could, I'm gonna get you to pull down your mask a little bit. And I just want you to close your eyes and tell me what you smell. I'm gonna close this nair off, okay?
Mint.
Mint, good,
Bleach.
good. All right. Next we wanna start talking about the eyes. You said you had your vision checked a year ago. Is anything going on?
It's fine.
It's fine. Well, we're gonna go ahead and reassess, and we're gonna start with the pupillary reflex. And I'm gonna just use this pen light. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come to the side and I'm gonna come straight on, okay? And I just want you to look straight ahead, okay? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. All right. Now I'm just going to take the light back and forth. All right. So here we go. Very good. On inspection, the pupils are equal and responsive to light and of equal size bilaterally. Next, we're going to go ahead and do some eye movements. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to get you to do, we're going to go ahead and check, make sure they're all moving to the same side at the same time in the correct fashion. So I just want you to follow my finger, okay? Here we go. Very good. Now I would like for you to pick a spot on the wall, and I'm going to put the pen in front of your face. And when I tell you to look at the pen, I just want you to focus on the pen, okay? So you got your spot picked out?
Yep.
All right, set the pen up. Now look at the pen. Very good. Now I want you to look straight at me and focus on the pen and try to focus on it for as long as you can, okay? Very good. Next, we're going to go ahead and assess your peripheral vision. So what I want you to do is take your left hand and cover your eye. And I'm going to cover the same side, and I just want you to tell me when you see my finger moving, okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, we're going to do the same thing for the other side. Just tell me when you see my finger moving.
Yep. Yep.
Good. All right, now I want you to remove your hand and just look me in the eye and tell me when you see my fingers. Point to which finger is moving, okay? Good. 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 Very good. All right, Mr. Olson, everything looks good for the eyes. Last thing I want to check is our fundoscopic exam. So if you would please just turn towards me, look straight ahead. We're going to get a good view in there. I just want you to open your eyes wide and stare straight ahead, all right? Optic disc looks good. Good retinal reflex. Thank you, Mr. Olson. Go ahead and swing back around. Now, I want you to go ahead and remove the mask. I am going to keep mine on, okay? And what we're going to do now is check a couple of your facial nerves, make sure you have all your movements intact. So, first thing we want to do is check some sensations, all right? Now, I want you to hold out your hand. So this is the dull end, this is the sharp end, okay? Now I want you to close your eyes and tell me when you feel it, okay? And if it's dull or sharp. Dull.
Sharp. Dull. Dull. Sharp. Sharp.
Very good. Alright. I want you to go ahead and take your eyes. I want you to close your eyes and try to open. Now open your eyes and try to close. Alright. I want you to, I'm gonna put my hands to feel the temporalis muscle. I want you to clench your jaw. Good. And clench your jaw. Very good. Now I want you to try to push down on my hand. Open your mouth. Very good. Blow your cheeks out. Very good. Next, I would like for you to, we've been through the trigeminal nerve, which is good. I want you to go ahead and frown for me. Frown, mad face. Now, eyes up, smile. Smile real big. Good. Stick your tongue out. Very good. Now we're going to check some of your hearing, okay? Have you had any hearing problems lately? No? Okay. Well, first thing we do is I'm going to stand to the side and I'm going to whisper a number. I want you to repeat it out loud and I'm going to reach to the other side and close your ear, okay? Alright?
55.
Good.
62.
Good. Do the same thing over here.
84.
Good.
92.
Very good. If there was any problems, we would go ahead and run a tuning fork, but you seem to be able to hear my whisper level very well. Alright. Have you had any problems with your taste?
No.
No? Good. At this point, we would do the gag reflex, and we would also perform the corneal reflex, checking for the trigeminal nerve. However, we're not going to perform those, we're going to force those. Mr. Olson, at this point, I would like for you to open your mouth up wide, very wide for me. Say I. Good. Very good. I want you to take your tongue and push against my hand or your cheek. Good. Good. Thank you. And now I want you to blow your cheeks out. I'm gonna press against them. Very good. Number 9, 10. I want you to go ahead and cough for me. Thank you. Have you noticed any hoarseness in your breath or in your speech?
No.
No hoarseness, nothing going on down here. All right, very good. At this point, we would get the patient to swallow some water to ensure that the hypoglossal nerve is intact, and the patient swallows water fine. All right. Lastly, I want you to test your spinal nerve. I'm gonna place my hand here, and I want you to look that way. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Look that way. And look that way. All right. Now take your shoulders and push them up. All right. Very good. Now, one thing that we do need to do, you said you had an eye test, but I want to go ahead and ensure that your vision, do you remember what your vision was?
No.
No? We're going to go ahead right here, and I'm going to stand 6 foot back, and I just want you to read as many lines as you can, okay? Let me go ahead and count this off for you.
EMW back 3W.
Good. Can you go one more?
3WE3.
Okay. I'm going to need you to close one eye and read it again.
EMW3W.
Very good. Now, one more line for me.
WE3MEW.
Good. Now close your other eye.
MW3WEM.
Good, one more line.
W-E-3-M-E-W.
Okay, you had a little trouble there on the last line for both eyes, so it's probably gonna get you to an ophthalmologist, okay? Alright, now we're gonna have to assess a couple different motor portions of this exam. Now I want you to take your hand on your thigh, and I want you to do like this, as fast as you can.
Both of them?
Yeah, you can do both of them at the same time. Alright, do one. Now do the same thing with your hand. Very good. And other side. Very good. Now please lean back for me. Alright, I want you to take, just like we were doing your hand, I want you to do the repetitive motion with your feet, okay, on my hands. Yep. Very good. Alright, come back up for me. Now I want you to take the heel of your foot and ride from your toe all the way up to the top of your shin and back down. Very good. Other side. Very good. Now I want to have you stand up and just walk like you normally would across the room for me, okay? That's good. Turn around and come back. Very good. Now I would like for you to walk on your toes the same distance. Now turn around and walk on your heels on the way back. So switch to your heels. Very good. Now you can stop right there, turn and look at me. Now I want you to do is march in place. We'll do this for 60 seconds. That's good. Now I want you to take one knee and just do a half knee bend, just a little bit. Very good. Other side. Very good. All right. Now we'll get you to hop in place. Just, there you go. We'll do that for 60 seconds. Very good. Now I want you to keep your eyes open, look at me, and stand. Just keep that same position for 60 seconds. Now I'll get you to close your eyes and stand for 60 seconds. Very good. Now I want you to hold your arms up and out. Alright? And close your eyes. And just try to resist. Put your arms back where they came from, okay? Very good. Very good. Alright, Mr. Olson. Everything seems to be in line. For the remainder of the neurological exam, I'm going to have my partner come in to finish it. Last thing, we're going to go ahead and assess some point-to-point on the motor portion. And what I'm going to ask you to do is reach your finger out from the left side and touch my finger and touch your nose, okay?
My left side?
Your left side's fine. Good. 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 Alright, now use the other side, the other hand. Good. 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 Now I'm going to leave my finger right here. Close your eyes and reach out, touch my finger and touch your nose.
So like that?
Yep, but close your eyes. Very good. Touch your nose. Alright, thank you, sir. Yes.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Doing good.
My name is Benjamin Wilson. I'm going to be taking care of you today. Your PA. Can you go ahead and verify your name and date of birth for me?
Buddy Newman, 4/25/93, 1993.
Nice to meet you. Well, my colleague started our neuro exam, and I'm going to continue along, if that's all right with you.
Okay.
I'm going to assess for your muscle bulk and muscle tone, muscle strength, and do some reflexes and some special tests.
Okay.
Does that sound all right?
Cool.
All right. I asked the patient to remove the shirt and provide him with a gown. And I'm assessing for any signs of muscle atrophy, tics, fasciculations, or tremors. Patient has normal muscle bulk, it's symmetric. Can you hold out your hands for me? Inspecting the thenar and hypothenar aspects of the palm. Go ahead and turn your hand over. looks good. Tucking the shoulders, looks good. From the back. Okay. Now can you go ahead and bring your arms up like this, and then I'm gonna push down and just keep them up, okay? And then push up, okay? And then you have your arms like this, and push them away, going towards you, okay? And then with your wrists, when you push down and you flex your wrist up, good. And then the opposite way, good. Do on this side, good. And down, good. Okay. And then with your fingers, you spread them apart for me. And I'm gonna come and try and push it in. You keep it out. Okay. On this side, this side, this side. And then if you could bring your thumb like this, and then I'm going to push it down. Okay, and I'm gonna pull it up. Good. Everything's good there. And then I'm going to go ahead and assess light touch. I'm gonna take this cotton wisp. I'm gonna touch spots on your arm and you just verbalize when you feel it, okay?
Now, 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 now.
Go ahead and use the tip of this for sharp.
Now, 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 now.
Okay, good. And then I would repeat on the opposite side. Now I want to go ahead and assess your deep tendon reflexes. I'm gonna go ahead and have you relax for me. Okay. And then take the weight of your arm, just go ahead and relax for me. Alright, good. And then I would repeat on the opposite side. Now I would like to move on to the lower body, and if you could go ahead and lie back for me. Assessing the lower limbs for any signs of atrophy, tremors, tics, wasting, or fasciculations. Everything appears to be normal. I'm going to assess for muscle tone. Here. And here. I'm going to go ahead and slowly raise your leg at the knee and bring it down, and then I'm going to raise it fast, okay? Okay. That's good, and now I'll repeat it on the opposite side. And then I want to go ahead and raise your leg for me, okay? And then I'll try and push through the floor. Yep. And now I would assess on the other side. And then if you could move to the end of the bed for me. Okay. And I want you to go ahead and push. And then pull. And then this side, push. And pull. And then I want you to push down like you're pushing on the gas pedal. And then pull back. Okay. Push down. And pull back. Okay, looks good. Now I want you to turn your ankle inward and then outwards. Okay, now repeat it on the opposite side. Now, while I'm down here, I'm going to assess Lubinski here, and then I repeat it on the opposite side. And then I'm going to do light touch. So just let me know like what we did with the upper extremities, and then do it with the lower.
Now, 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 now.
Okay. eyes, and I'm gonna place two different objects, one at a time in your hand, and I want you to describe it,
Okay.
if you can.
So G2 pilot pen.
Very accurate. And then,
Cotton.
it's cotton ball. Yep, you can go ahead and open your eyes. Now I'm going to write a number in your hand, in the palm of your hand. And I want you to the best of your abilities, let me know.
8. 6.
Okay. And then I would test for, could you go ahead and close your eyes? And I'm going to touch you somewhere, and then I want you to point to where I just touched you. Okay? Alright, I'm gonna touch you at 2 spots and let me know. Okay? Okay. And then for point discrimination, I would use paperclip and mark 2 points, and then move in closer, and you just let me know, like these pens. I want you to let me know when it goes from feeling like 2 points to 1, okay?
Now.
Okay, good. If I could go ahead and have you lie back, check your abdominal reflexes, pull your shirt off. Okay, all good. Now I'm going to, I want you to relax your leg. I'm gonna raise it. Let me know if it's, gives you any pain. And now I'll repeat on the other side. Then I'm going to raise your leg, okay? And then I'm going to extend the leg. I'll repeat it on the other side. Now I'm going to raise your neck up. Okay. Everything's good there. You could go ahead and sit up again for me. You go ahead and hold your hands out like this for me. That's good. And then if I could have you follow me over to the wall, I want you to just go up to the wall. Like this. Just gonna assess your scapula. Everything looks good. No signs of winging of scapula. Go ahead and assess your vibration. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strike this, and then I'm gonna place it here, and you let me know if you can feel it, and then let me know when you no longer feel it.
Don't feel it.
Okay, I'm gonna assess it on your big toe too.
Don't feel it.
Okay, good. And then I'll assess it on the opposite side. And then I'm going to do deep tendon reflexes of your knee. Good. And then if you could scoot back for me, and then kind of bring your leg in like this. Good. And I would repeat on the opposite side there. I already did the Babinski's. I think that concludes my examination for today. Do you have any questions?
Mm-hmm.
No? Well, thank you for coming in.